Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to learn about the Pythagoras Theorem. What the theorem is about and how and when it should be used. The Pythagoras Theorem states, in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. Let's take a deeper look into what this means. First thing, the theorem should only be applied to right-angled triangles. Let's have a look at a right-angled triangle. The theorem also mentions the hypotenuse. Let's figure out what this is. The hypotenuse is the longest side. It is the side facing the right angle. In the theorem's formula, it is represented by the letter C. The other two sides are represented by the letters A and B. Identifying the hypotenuse C correctly is very important. Let's take a look at other right-angled triangles and check if we can identify the hypotenuse. Good. Let's move on. Now, let's take another look at what the theorem says and derive our formula. The square of the hypotenuse, this means C square, is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. This means A square plus B square. Putting all this together, the formula looks like this. C square equals A square plus B square. This formula is available in your formula sheet. Therefore, there's no need to memorize it. Let's have a look at some examples. Question 1. Calculate the unknown side of the triangle. Give your answer to one decimal place. The first thing to do is to identify the hypotenuse and the other two sides. We can see that the hypotenuse C is the unknown side. How do we calculate this? C square equals A square plus B square. C square equals 5 square plus 12 square. C square equals 25 plus 144. C square equals 169. C equals square root of 169. C equals 13 centimeters. Question 2. Calculate the unknown side of the triangle. Give your answer to one decimal place. Let's identify the hypotenuse and the other two sides. We can see that one of the other two sides is the unknown one. How do we calculate this? In this instance, the hypotenuse is known, therefore, we subtract the square of the other known side from the square of the hypotenuse. A square equals 20.1 square minus 11.6 square. A square equals 404.01 minus 134.56. A square equals 269.45. A equals square root of 269.45. A equals 16.4 centimeters to one decimal place. Question 3. Is this a right-angled triangle? Show all your workings. Let's identify the hypotenuse and the other two sides. We can prove that this is a right-angled triangle by applying the Pythagoras theorem. The hypotenuse is 9.5 centimeters. The other two sides are 4 centimeters and 7.5 centimeters. The sum of the square of the other two sides must be the same as the square of the hypotenuse. Let's test this. What is the square of the hypotenuse? 9.5 square equals 90.25. What is the sum of the square of the other two sides? 4 square plus 7.5 square equals 16 plus 56.25 is equal to 72.25. Are the results the same? No. Therefore, it is not a right-angled triangle. You might ask, it does look like one though, however. Please note that aim of the question is to prove if it's a right-angled triangle or not. We've come to the end of our lesson on Pythagoras Theorem. Hope you found it useful. Can I interest you in learning about trigonometry, sine, cosine, tangent. A link to that video is available in the description. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Learning Maths the Easy Way. See you in the next video.